Hey, what's going on YouTube? Rmmo25 here, bringing you another game on the Pokemon trading card game online, and this time I'm going to play a deck that someone asked me to play, and that will be Yveltal Raichu, which by the way is pretty much like Yveltal Zoroark, but why will you play Raichu instead of Zoroark if Zoroark has access to Dark Patch and pretty much does the same? Well, basically, Yveltal is still very strong, Lugia is still very strong, and guess what? Both of them are weak to Raichu, which is why we are going to try this deck. Anyway, this time I'm going against Myroku, yeah, this guy. And let's go and check the battle. Myroku will be playing, as you can see from his lips, Virizion Genesect, and obviously if I'm going against a Virizion Genesect deck, I always want to go first. That's pretty much the rule when you are facing this deck. Anyway, I start with Baby Yveltal, not the best of the starts, especially because I'm going first, I won't be able to do much. But at least I will be able to get some energy on my discard pile. Yeah, so right there what I'm going to do is I will get rid obviously of 2 darkness energy. I will go for 1 Yveltal because Yveltal is good against Virizion Genesect decks, and since I already have that DCE, well, 2 DCEs, I'm going to play them. So right there, after I played that random receiver, pretty much I'm debating myself if I should attach that DCE, if I should attach darkness energy into Baby Yveltal. In the end, I decided that I don't want to waste 2 DCEs for no reason, and basically I will have to pass. Yeah, that's it. I will have to pass. Good. So right now looking good. Now I only need both Darkrai and Darkness energy, and I should be doing great. Because Virizion really does not want to take Yveltal to the face, not that early in the game, and I already have Muscle Band. I have lots of things that I want in my hand right now. As I told you, the only thing I need is basically that darkness energy and that Darkrai EX. So let's see, my opponent is taking his time. Most likely he will try to go for Genesect. He needs that, and he needs it right now. So if he has that in his hand, or if he has a way to get it, right now is pretty much the best moment to do it. And so obviously he will go for that Genesect, and he plays down that Congress machine, which means Genesect pretty much will be ready to attack in the next turn. And right there I thought it was weird, to be honest, very weird. He discarded an N in order to play that Skyla. That's not very common, which makes me think that last card is either another N, Juniper, Sycamore, I don't know, something like that. So right here what I'm going to do is basically I need to go for that Darkrai if I want to do something, or I can go for Darkness energy, but I only play 2 Darkrais and I play several Darkness energies. But guess what? It was much better to go for Darkness energy because now I cannot evolve to my opponent's face right now, which is really sad. Really sad. Right there I was debating myself if I should go for that Dark Patch because I can knock out things with my already powered up Yveltal. But I don't want to risk it too much. Right here we see a Team Plasma Ball, here comes down another Genesect EX, and things are not looking good. As soon as Virizion Genesect is able to get that first Emerald Slash, things most likely won't be doing well. That's pretty much how this deck works. And my opponent plays Pulpat. To be honest, out of Flashfire, I think Pulpat is maybe my favorite card because it allows you to do so many things. If you are playing non-draw supporters like what's this thing called? Well, god dang it, Lysander and things like that, it can be pretty good. So right there I thought, okay, things are really not looking that good. Maybe I should have gone for that Pikachu, but both of my Raichus are already gone, so even if I had them, well, yeah, I will not be able to use them. Anyway, right there I'm going to go for that Pulpat. And since this is Virizion Genesect, I know for a fact that the most annoying thing that I will have to deal with will be my opponent taking prices way too fast. And I play another end, no Darkness Energy. Again, I know I already have a lot of energy on my discard pile. I know that for sure. But seriously, no energy 2 turns in a row. Wow, that was huge. And now my opponent gets another free Emerald Slash in case he wants to do that, which is really not good. But as you can see, here comes down Sky Arrow Ridge, Muscle Band, and Laser, which I think will be enough to knock out my baby Yveltal. Let's see, it's 70, 80, yeah, that's just enough to knock out my baby Yveltal, and it's good, great. Baby Yveltal pretty much did nothing this game. Lovely, lovely, completely lovely. And well, now I will play down that Pikachu. I don't want my opponent to have that free retreat, even when there's the chance that he plays what's this thing called, Laser of his own. So right there I decide, okay, I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to Evil Ball. I don't want this thing to be able to Emerald Slash much. That's really not a good idea. So I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. And yeah, it's bad to have that many energy into one Yveltal EX at a time, especially because G-Booster is a reality, and as you can see right here, we are about to see G-Booster to my face. Don't like it, really don't like it, because that means my very powerful Yveltal is now going to die. Yeah, it's going to die. And this is something that happens a lot with Virizion Genesect decks. They go up in prices very, very fast, and it's annoying because you need to be able to keep up doing damage, but most of the times you won't be able to simply get the things that you need the time that you need them. So right there, what I'm going to do is, anyway, I will not knock out this Genesect EX, but I will be able to get a Raichu going on if I go for that Y Cyclone. So in the end, that's what I'm going to do. I will play that Y Cyclone, and now I'm scared because if my opponent gets another energy, pretty much I will get G-Booster to the face again. I will be in a very bad position, and obviously I don't want the Raichu to be my main attacker because that thing can pretty much go down with Mega Cannon coming from that bench. Genesect EX, and that's not good because that means I lose. Good. So right here, basically my only option is to hope that my opponent tries to go for that G-Booster so I can end him down to 1 and maybe do something. Right here we see that energy coming down, and as you can see, my opponent pretty much has his deck intact. Really, he has not played that many cards, and he's just being way too aggressive for my taste. Yeah, way too aggressive for my taste. But right here, this Genesect is pretty much going down, and right there I play that end down to 1. I play that stadium because I can do that, and as I told you before, I don't want my opponent to have that free retreat. I don't want it. So it's much better for me to have Beerbank City Gym at this moment than not have it. And right there I will be able to get a Darkrai EX going on. That's good. And really, that's really good, because now I have an attacker that is not a Pokemon of 90 HP, and I will be doing pretty good damage. And since I already have that laser in my hand, I will be able to laser this Genesect, and because I have my Beerbank City Gym in play, that baby Genesect is going to die, which is good. Really, really good. And by the way, you don't see lasers doing stuff much of the times when you are playing against Virizion Genesect, but there are some times that this happens. Anyway, right there I will leave myself with no hand. The reason is because I don't want any kind of weird shenanigans getting that Raichu's, that Pikachu stack, or getting knocked out by random laser, things like that. Sable, I can pretty much survive a couple of turns, so I'm really not that worried, but Raichu cannot. So I needed to evolve that Raichu. Thank goodness my prize will be that Professor Juniper, and right now my opponent's options are really not that great, because pretty much he's got nothing. He was forced to play that, what's this thing called, Plasma Energy, and with that Juniper I will be able to get, finally, Darkness Energy, finally. And right here pretty much this will be game. Everything that he promotes will pretty much get knocked out, and that goes too for that Trodigon, because I have laser in my hand, and in the end my opponent will try to go for that Mega Cannon. I really don't care. For some odd reason right there I thought that I had not enough to knock out this Genesect, but it already took an Ice Spirit to the face, so yeah, it will not survive another one. Anyway guys, that was the game. Well, Raichu was supposed to be used against Yveltal, but no Yveltal on my opponent's side of the field. I hope I will be able to get more games in which Raichu can pretty much do stuff. That will be great. Yeah, that will be great, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to see more content. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.